Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Rajas and in this tutorial we are going to talk about how to be planned and be prepared to shoot Comet Neowise. Now in previous tutorial we talked about how to spot and track Comet Neowise using Stellarium on desktop as well as iMac. But in this tutorial we are going to talk about how to plan to shoot for Comet Neowise, how to do the framing, how to plan for a good frame to shoot Comet Neowise. Now Prashant here has asked me a question on how to add Comet Neowise to Stellarium Mobile. Prashant, the Comet is already visible on Stellarium Mobile. Stellarium Mobile Plus is a paid app, so for as a free alternative, you can use Stellarium Web as well. It has similar features of that as of Stellarium Mobile Plus. So without wasting any further more time, let's get started. So let's head on to my smartphone and have a look at how to track the Comet in Stellarium Plus. So let's open Stellarium Mobile Plus first, and as you open it says tonight after sunset. So it's showing you the night sky after sunset. So since I'm planning to shoot the comet on 18th, let me change the date here to 18th. And the comet is visible right here in northwest direction. Yeah, so if you zoom here, the comet is visible right here. Okay, now I'll turn on grid lines. So if I click on layers, go to grid and lines, I'll switch on the azimuthal grid, and that will show me the azimuthal grid lines right here on the sky. So please only use azimuthal grid lines here. The reason will be explained in the next few steps. So if I zoom on to the comet, I can see the comet is just below 10 degrees and in between azimuthal of 318 degrees to 319 degrees. That is at 2021. You can check the time on the right hand corner below. Now I can check here when the comet actually starts rising. You can use this slider to go forward and backward in time. So the comet starts appearing here. Right at 1954, the comet starts appearing. But since it's twilight time, I need to wait for some more time to get a good visibility on the comet, which is right here at 25, that is 8:05 p.m. So right now the comet is exactly between 317 to 318 and is above 10 degree from horizon. So that is very important and is a good spot for shooting this comet, because below 10 degrees there are a lot of buildings and the cityscape is blocking the comet for me at my location. So I'll be shooting this comet from my home because we are in a lockdown here and I had 3 failed attempts to shoot this comet. Now I'll be shooting on 18th of July, which also will be a cloudy day, but I might have a slight chance to shoot this comet, which I don't want to miss. Hence I'm planning to shoot this comet in advance. Now I know the location of the comet on 18th. I know its rising time and setting time. Now I'll plan a frame for it. Now since I have checked the comet is between 317 to 318 in azimuthal, now I'll go to photopills and plan for a composition. Now since I know the location of Comet Neowise using Stellarium, I know its location exactly in the night sky, and now I can use this location or this data to frame the comet. Now I'll be using photopills for the framing part. So let's go to photopills and find out how to frame it. So when you click on photopills, this is the default view of photopills. You have to click on planner here. So this is the default view of photopills. Now the red pin is actually your location, or you can change the location wherever you want according to where you will be shooting. Now since I'll be shooting from home because we are in lockdown here, so I'll just click on this icon here and it will set my location to current location using GPS. Now there are multiple sliders up here which are very useful. So the one I need is this one, the one with the red pin and the black pin. Now since I have already set the red pin, I need to click here, which will give another black pin. The black pin is actually the location of the foreground. Now I know a building which can act as a foreground for me. This building is towards northwest direction. Now I need to drop this black pin towards my foreground. Now I know that this building here lies towards northeast direction and is luckily at 315 of azimuthal. but I can move it slightly towards 316 or 370. All right. So this building right here on the black pin will act as a foreground for me, and the comet is very close to horizon. Considering it's just 10 degrees above horizon, that's very close. So obviously these buildings are the only option for me as a foreground as I'll be shooting from my home. So this building now is at the black pin, and it actually shows me the distance to the building, its azimuthal, the altitude difference. Now its azimuthal is 317.1 degree, and as we checked on Stellarium, the azimuthal for Comet Neowise is 317 to 318. So it's in between there, which means the building and the comet lies in almost at the same frame. Now I can click on the time here, and I can select the date to 18 and the time approximately to 8 p.m. And the time is approximately 8:15 p.m. and I'll click on OK, and click on OK here. So the time is set, the location is set. Now I need to frame it. So how do I do that in photopills? So if you click on the layers option right here and click on FOV, that is field of view, click on back, and right here you need to fill all the camera details. So I'll be using Nikon D5200, so I'll click on that. My focal length for now, let's say, is 200 mm, and I'll be shoot it in portrait. So you can change the configuration right here from portrait to landscape. I'll be shooting in portrait mode. If you click on the three lines right here, it will show you the field of view that you'll be getting at the settings that you have selected. So with my Nikon D5200 at 200 mm, I'll get 4.47 degrees on the shorter side and 6.72 degrees on the longer side. Now I know that the comet is right above 10 degrees. So this focal length is not going to work for me. Now let's change the focal length to, let's say, 100 mm. Okay, and click here again. Now this gives me 8.92 degrees on the shorter side and 13.40 degrees on the longer side, which is good enough considering the comet has a long tail. So the building as a foreground and the comet as my main subject can fit into this frame. So that's how I plan for the frame right here sitting at home. Planning is a very important step so that you don't waste time on field. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you got to learn some new tips and tricks. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. I'll keep on uploading more such tutorials. So that's how I plan for my Milky Way and Star Trail shoot. So thank you so much for watching this, and I'll see you in the next one.